Time for Mr. Truck, reviewing the latest innovations for your truck and trailer.
It's Kent with MrTruck.com, MrTruck.tv, MrTrader.com. This is like breaking news. Now this is in from the GMAuthority.com. They've got a lot of breaking news and analyze what they have. And this to me looks important. Now, you know there's the old battle between Chevy and GMC. Been going on for a lot of years. Generally you think of the GMC as the higher end truck. Kind of like the difference between a Cadillac and a Buick. One is made for the common guy, one is made for the elite, I guess. But GMC, I always try to stay a step above as far as, luxury options. And basically the same truck, except for a few things like that. Like on the Denali, it has the brushed aluminum interior as the trim, and on the High Country, it's plastic. Now, the High Country is only a few years old. The Denali's been around forever. I always call it the sexy beast because of all the chrome they have in their grill. So they always had a few more things. And in this last series of heavy duty and light duty trucks, they differentiate themselves a little more in the way they look. The GMC is more of a traditional big nose, and then the Chevrolet Silverado is a whole nother look. It's got those squinty eyes like a Camaro, like Roy Rogers. So they're looking at two different trucks. In the GMC Sierra, they came out with the multi-pro tailgate, and only GMC got it. Chevy got the push button, drop the tailgate thing. And it's interesting too, in engines, the AT4 GMC off-road truck got the 6.2, the Power Beast engine. And with the Chevy Trail Boss, the front lifted kit and all that stuff, off-road truck only had the 5.3. Now, of course, that can't go on forever because Chevy's not going to lose sales to GMC. They want to stay on top of it. And GMC is kind of struggling with their Canyon, their mid-size right now, getting their numbers up. And so they've kind of a little bit more separate than in the past. A little different looks in the past. And now, according to the GMC, or the GMAuthority.com, they've spotted that Silverado with that multi-pro tailgate that GMC only has. So we'll see if that comes out. I think it will, because the 6.2 now is available in the Silverado the Silverado Trail Boss, the off-road truck. It has that option now, the 6.2 with the 10-speed and the 5.3 with the 10-speed. So they got that, for a while, just GMC thing on the off-road trucks. So we know how that changed. But now, if this multi-pro tailgate ends up on the Silverado, GMC will lose that. And I think at least 80% of the GMC trucks come with the multi-pro tailgate. It's been a big thing for them. And also the GM, to follow along with that line, they are 80% of their truck sales are on their high end, on the Denali and on the AT4. The AT4 is a really cool package. I just reviewed one with the small diesel in 1500, and it's a nice looking truck. They got great trim accents on them, and they stand out, and the tires stand out. I mean, it's just cool. But so GMC is still concentrating on the high end market, the upscale market. So maybe it's the boss of the company that buys that, and his employees buy the Silverado. I don't know. But it's interesting how they fight back and forth on who gets what options. So that's where it is now. The GMC is hardly selling any fleet trucks. It's all high end, which I understand that because that's where the profit is. But that's what they're doing. And then it looks like on the heavy duty GMC Sierra, their average transaction price is $70,000, which of course that's a heavy duty, so you're looking at diesel options and a few other things. So they're holding their price up. They've always been a little more pricey, the GMC, than the Silverado for years and years. And usually that was built into option packages. They had a little bit more in the GMC, and that's what we've been told by dealers forever. But that's what's going on there, and that's how people are buying these. And that's why you go to a dealership that sells GMCs, they sell Buicks, they don't sell Chevrolets. And the Chevrolets sell Chevrolet trucks and cars. So they differentiate the brands buy market, and who's buying them. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I love those 60 Beast Denali's. And it's interesting though too, even though the Denali is the top of the line on the GMC trucks, half ton and full, and the heavy duties, they don't have as many options as you would think they would have against, say, a Ford Platinum or a Ram Laramie Longhorn or Platinum Edition. So I'm kind of surprised at how that works out. But we're really going to see this multi-pro tailgate, which GMC's been so proud of, and so proud of what the sales will be with it, that Chevrolet's going to get it too. And that's interesting, because I'm sure there's been a lot of discussions in those boardrooms where those guys are arguing over marketing, and that's how that works. But yeah, I'll show you these pictures of what the spy photos are from the GMauthority.com, and you can decide for yourself if you think that's what that is, because it sure looks like it's, to me, a camouflage multi-pro tailgate. But that's pretty cool. And you see that battle going on and on again, and nothing has slowed it down. I'm really surprised that the GMC survived the bankruptcy of whenever that was, 2008. I really thought they would lose that, but they got rid of a bunch of the cars and kept the trucks, because we know the trucks make the most money. And GMC's done good with trucks. They've done good with the heavy-duty trucks too. And not all the GMC dealers get to sell the heavy duty. That seems to be a problem. The Chevy guys have them. Not sure the GMC has let their dealers have the heavy duty 45, 5500, 6500. But I've got to find that out, because that may be another story that's happening. But anyway, it's always nice to follow these things, because it's interesting. It's back and forth on who's going to get to sell this product, who's going to get that feature, who's going to get that. And I got a kick out of it, how they separated their tailgates. Chevy Silverado had the push button, lowers the tailgate, lifts the tailgate, all that stuff. And then the multi-pro tailgate with GMC, with all the steps and the folding down and all that. So yeah, that's on it goes. So I guess General Motors, it paid off for them to keep both brands, the GMC and the Chevrolet truck, the Silverado, and the GMC Sierra. But that's kind of like breaking news today as far as I get. I don't always have all the spies in all these places, so I can get earlier breaking news. So I depend on other websites and other journalists to get these stories out so we can all share them. But that's today's news from MrTruck.tv. Thanks for watching. Mr. Truck here with another trailer accessory review. This time it's about trailer tires. Trailer tires are the bane of my existence. In the last 2 years I had 5 trailer tire blowouts. Each time it happens, it tears up a fender, cracks my clearance lights, demolishes my license plates. Trailer tires are so close together they throw nails at each other. And if you've trailered much, you know that trailer tires are not the best made. There's only a handful that are any good. And they're not as good as truck tires. So I wanted a way to monitor my air pressure and my heat on my trailer tires, so I know when something's about to happen before it happens. It costs me a pile of money. Now you can know what you can't see. Real-time tire pressure and temperature. There's a low battery alarm, a high pressure alarm, a low pressure alarm, high heat alarm. So I wanted one that would go inside the tire like they do on my truck. And I've tried those kind that just screw on your valve stem. They're about the size of golf balls. And of course, if you got a horse tied to the trailer, he'll paw it off or chew it off. And those are like 50 bucks a piece, so they're easy to get stolen too. Everything I was looking for was in this unit. The tire pressure unit's inside the tire, out of the way. Just one repeater on the trailer to amplify the wireless signal to the truck, and just a wireless receiver monitor in the truck.